Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone is having a good day today. Sending our link out real quick. What up, Eric? Welcome in, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. I'm you. I don't know what that means, Eric, but thank you for stopping in, brother.
I remember the days, always at the same place, the same people every day.
I'm gonna guess that you meant to say I'm good.
This black old Corvette,
Potentially.
in front of my way.
Who knows?
We were both
Who knows?
school. I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was falling for you,
Hopefully you meant you're good.
you keep drawing me in.
We are gonna be recording episode 9 of the Road to Glory. Lamborghini taking over Williams.
Tastes like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. Feels so bittersweet, knowing I can leave. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. I can feel the beat on my heart and beat. 'Cause you taste like candy.
Got MVP 5 times in Call of Duty. Good, how about you? Oh, Eric. You slaying over there in COD, brother. Good for you. Clutching up 5 times, picking up MVP. I'm doing pretty good. A little upset with myself today because I woke up later than I wanted to, but that happens. That happens. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to do a little bit of warming up. And then we're going to go ahead and jump over to it. Welcome back. Welcome in. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Level 25 Elite 3 in 2 days. Sounds good, Eric. You're killing it, man. You are killing it. Alright. So, we've got the Qatar Grand Prix tonight. So that's where we're going to go ahead and give our practice. I do think that we drive decently well around Qatar. But I'm worried that we're going to have to change our setup to make it somewhat more manageable down the straights because we run a pretty heavy downforce setup. For some reason, the camera light is blinking on and off, so let me know if that gets a little bit annoying. I'll try and figure out what's going on with it. Hopefully I can fix the problem. Hopefully I can fix that problem. That one was pretty big. What up, Shay? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Been trying to fix the light. I don't know what's going on with it. For some reason it keeps on tweaking out. It's turning on and turning off. I'm actually excited for the track changes for Qatar to next year. It honestly looked like they added a lot of the buildings, and they changed the pit entry and pit exit. Well, pit entry for sure. I don't know if they changed the pit exit. We might have to change our socks here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with this sock we've got on, but may need to change our... What engine is this? This is the Mercedes engine. Driving the Williams. It just feels like I can't lift my foot off the gas pedal in these socks. Alright, give me one moment. One moment. Take a quick intermission. I apologize. Can't really, can't be happy about our sock choice. Like I said, I do apologize. We usually don't have to throw a beat right back up right away. Gonna put on the other socks that I always wear. Just some regular Levi's. Alrighty, we're back. I apologize. Our socks have been changed. We've got the correct socks on now. Oh, goodness. There's our glove. Thought we lost our glove there for a second. We're all good though. Shay, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good week. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We're gonna try same setup. All the esports drivers use 46-36 wings at Mexico. There's no way. Yeah, the thing I noticed is that it is usually always like a higher downforce setup for the esports drivers. Okay, we may have to switch out the light here. I apologize for the dark moment on the face cam. If we need to, we'll change the light. Because I don't know what it's doing. That's one thing that I always notice, Shay, is like I went 8 tenths faster than my best when I went to 36.26. Maybe you just like the setups that are more potent in a straight line. Ah, I knew that was invalidated. I'm a little worried around here, honestly. Yo, what up, Riptide? Welcome in. Unfortunate for me that I missed the league race Saturday. I was having a lot of issues with my PC. Nothing wanted to work the way that it should. And that's always fun, so. How do you change the livery on the F1 car? Like, how do you customize it? This is a mod. Riptide, so like this is from, I downloaded this from Race Department. And it just goes over top of the Williams car. I'm pretty sure that's like the only form of customization that you get. Besides like the online liveries where you can just change their color. Yeah, Shay, I'm feeling a little bit better, honestly, brother. I appreciate you for asking. My allergies have been absolutely killing me the last 2 days. But lucky for me, the allergies are different than just a regular sickness. So I still feel better, but yesterday, before I went to sleep, I could not even breathe. It was tough. We're probably going to have to switch to light. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, we invalidate right at the end. I don't know what the light's doing right now. I don't know why it's deciding it wants to turn off. But we're going to try and figure it out. Is it available for Xbox? Do you know? I don't honestly think that you can download mods on Xbox. I mean, I might be wrong. But I definitely wouldn't know the best way to do it or how to go about it. So you'd probably have to look up a YouTube video on that for real. Just my opinion. Feeling with allergies, I have hay fever. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to change the light because that is going to bother me. I really don't know what it is either. Worst case, we just plug another light in and hope it doesn't do that. I think I just need to try and push harder in the corners and see if I end up losing the back end. Like there. If the light does it one more time, we're going to have to unplug it and plug in a different light. I really don't know what it's doing. I really don't know what it's doing. Riptide, that's horrible though. Hay fever is the worst. The absolute worst. Last time I got hay fever, I think I was 13. I laid on the couch all weekend long. Oh, we overshot that one a lot. I don't know what happened. I think I may have lost connection to EA. If I'm quiet, I'm probably playing Call of Duty. All good, Eric. Get you some more MVPs. We may struggle around here, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna have to. When we're done with this time trial, we're gonna go ahead and get ready. We'll switch out the light real quick, see if we can't figure out what's going on. I'll be right back. I really apologize. I tried to avoid this. Gonna try and make this as painless as possible for you guys. So I am gonna try to do this quickly. Like I said, I apologize. Really don't know what's happening with this thing.
Drowning my head, I'm losing the mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
All right. So far, we've got one of the problems successfully solved. We've moved on to the next problem. Why does everything have a zip tie on it? Why can't they just let me use my cord in peace? Okay. Hopefully that's figured out, solved our problem. Hey, welcome in F1 boy. I'm feeling a lot better, brother. Appreciate you asking. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. Justin bought a wheel. What wheel did you buy, Justin? I'm intrigued to know. That's awesome for you. I'm happy to hear that, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. You have to let me know what you got, though. Let me know what you got. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. I apologize. I apologize. Hopefully, this light is manageable. Hopefully it works. Honestly, it looks a little yellow compared to the last one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe that's just my head. I don't know. Maybe I'm playing a trick on myself. Who knows? I appreciate you asking the F1 boy. Justin, how you doing, brother? Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Let me know what wheel you bought. Hopefully you were enjoying your time on the wheel. We got episode 9, round 14 here. The Lamborghini taking over Williams. We're going to be fighting in the desert. We have to try and save as many parts as we can. we're gonna switch to the lower engine, and hopefully that helps. We don't need an engine penalty because we're gonna need a decent qualifying here. So yeah, let's just jump into it.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
We'll
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Not an easy decision, but you handled
Yeah,
it
sure.
well. Thanks.
Let's let them do their thing. Driving a ghost car right now. See if we can't save a upgrade with the points we just received. We can save an engine. We really need to focus on the arrow. We need to save the arrow system. But we might as well save the parts that we can save now. Could be worse, could be better. Check our standings. We got 3 races left of the season now. Yeah, your setup feels great. It's mine now. Hey Shay, if that's what you like, man. If that's what you like. We're sitting P9 in the drivers, just ahead of our teammate. P5 in the constructors. I don't think that we're pretty well off of P4. Like there's no chance we beat Mercedes in this fight right now. But we could still come out ahead of Aston, which would be pretty huge in my opinion, especially for the first season back. We do get an upgrade that goes on. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter much. We'll just go balanced. I was thinking of potentially turning it to the harder compound of tires just because we're probably going to extend our race today just a little bit. But we'll get there when we get there. Hopefully, we're hoping for some points tonight. Who really knows what's going to happen? I'd love to say that things will change, but I can't make that. I can't make that real. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a long race here. Nice Mercedes shirt. I appreciate that, F1 boy. Got this from my lovely girlfriend. Probably gonna stay on 108 difficulty. Just so that way we can make sure nothing goes awry. Why long race this time? Partly because we extended the stream an hour, so I have more time to do a longer race. Also, just because figured maybe it could bring better content. I don't know. If you don't agree, I'll turn it down. I don't mind doing a medium, especially since we still have a sprint race. We'll have the sprint race and the race. I don't mind a medium race here. I was just thinking maybe for strategy, it could add a little bit of spiciness to it. Nah, we'll stay on the medium. You're right. You're right. There's no reason to change it. Not right now. If we're gonna change it, we'll change it for the last race of the season, and we'll do like a 100%er to do something crazy. All right, let's make sure our engine is going in the right situation. All right, we'll do our practice 1, and then we've got qualifying for the sprint race, and then we've got the race. So we got practice 1, qualifying, sprint race, and then the race. So That'll be our order we do things. There's pretty much zero chance that it rains here.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Pretty much zero chance that it rains here. We're going to try and raise the tire pressure on the rear a little bit to see if we can't keep them from overheating themselves. Alright, what are we going to do first? Race strategy, fuel management, track optimization. Go ahead and do the track. We'll take some fuel out of the car because we don't need that much.
Don't push the car.
We're going to start with our regular setup.
Try to take it easy for the first couple of
See how it feels with the upgraded car compared to what we were driving in time trial. We may have to end up tweaking it slightly, especially during this practice session. We'll try and get as comfortable as we can because we've only got this one practice session here. So we're going to need to try and get as comfortable as we can on the tires and with this setup. So that's my plan. We'll spend this lap maybe just warming the tires up, getting them in the operating range. Also, I'm interested to see next year how the tire temperatures do affect everyone, because the gameplay video definitely made it relevant that the tire temperatures are gonna start to matter a lot more than what they used to, especially because it's on a different, it's a different model now, so it actually works. Hi, Ariana, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in the stream tonight. Okay, the last thing we need to do is invalidate right before our next lap. We're going to need to nail this lap. I don't know, I'm excited about the Qatar changes next year. Obviously, like I said earlier, they changed the pit entry. The wall is a lot farther off the track than it is this year, which I enjoy. But also, the start-finish line is also changed, and it's shorter off of the last corner now. Thank God he moved out of the way. Maybe go 54% brake bias through that corner. I'm gonna try and hook up a good lap here. Kind of screwed that one up just a little bit. We're not trying to use any ERS through this whole lap.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Looks like a decent lap.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Let's get out of Bottas's way. No reason in even
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the
being
end of
in
this
front
lap.
of him now. I mean, it didn't feel horrible. I don't think anyone really else has set a lap. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has set a lap, so we won't even really get a judge of how good our pace was. And of course it was one of the first time laps in this session. So as the track ramps up and more people put rubber down, obviously the more improvement we'll find. What time does the stream end? Stream ends tonight at 8 p.m. unless the race ends early. When I have these installed in the game, I can't get into any other lobbies on like online or any other races. So like if I wanted to race against Shay right now, I would have to wipe the save that I have right now and go back to what I had yesterday, which I can do, but sometimes it's just
Understood.
hassle,
Stopping this lap.
especially during the stream. I definitely think it'll be interesting though, especially with the pit entry around Qatar. It opens up a lot more strategy because you don't have to slow down nearly as much right off the pit entry, like I said, because the pit entry now starts after the last corner rather than before the last corner. So like instead of cutting the last corner early and taking the pit entry, now you're kind of going down the straight, the start finish straight, and then pull off to the pits. Of course, that gives way more chances of speeding penalties just into the pits just because you're going way faster. But it also means you're not losing nearly as much time for a pit stop around here, which is crucial. Alright, we got Bottas 5/10 behind us. Haas is 1.4 behind us in the same set of tires. I mean, it's a decent lap of 123 flat. It's not bad. Obviously, we could have done better because they didn't even give me my bonuses. We'll go ahead and do race strategy first. Get it out of the way. Add a little bit more fuel to the car. Switch our tire compound to the medium.
Okay, let's go.
And we'll check sometimes after we get done with the race strategy program. If we end up losing control of the car at some point during these push laps while we're trying to actually get the race strategy figured out, we may have to switch the setup around and do some tweaks to see if we can't change something. Really just didn't even want to be in Yuki's way, so just got out of the way. We'll keep as minimal tire wear as we can around here. We're just turning the brake bias up so that way we can heat the fronts up a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't matter that I've invalidated this lap. We're not even on a time lap yet. I am going to slow down a little bit because I don't want to be pushing the tires beyond extent. We'll see how much tire wear we're expecting per lap around here after this race strategy. Our ICE is about 40%, so we may be struggling with that towards the end of the race after the sprint race and qualifying. But we'll see what our expected tire wear is per lap, see what our expected fuel usage is. Maybe we get... Yo, Mr. Pond, welcome in. For some reason, they're not counting the lap that I'm currently on. Or it just says that they're not counting the lap that I'm currently on. We're just going to keep pushing. Appreciate you stopping in, Mr. Pond. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I think we're going to end up killing our ICE in our gearbox during this race. Because like that section right there, pretty much bouncing off the rev limiter the entire time. Obviously that's not great for the gearbox. Okay, so the first lap didn't count, but it is what it is. That's why we've added some fuel in the car. We've got plenty of fuel to do more than what they expect us to. Not if we do that, though. Alright, so we do need to let off through that corner. Alright, let me cool the tires down. Because we've already invalidated this lap. We're still P1 with our time. We'll slow down a little bit here. It's already that's already a decent amount of tire wear. 122.7. 122.7, 122.8, 123.1. They've got to be sandbagging. I swear the AI be sandbagging in practice. The tire wear around here is what might do us, honestly. It may end up shooting us in the foot. We're probably going to have to drive the medium tire for the sprint race. We should have went with the harder compounded tires. I knew it. I knew it. That was just dumb of me. That was just dumb of me. 3-stop required, copy. I mean, if that's what you're saying, we're definitely running the softs in the race. If we're running a 3-stop, because I'm not going to run the 2 harder compound of tires more than twice if I can't but not help it. And it's not like this is a career mode with Tooch, so we are on 108 AI, and I'm not esports yet, so I don't feel comfortable in taking a whole extra stop unless they take a whole extra stop. Which, I mean, they very well could. Who knows? We'll see what the AI predicts off the race start. If they do predict the 3-stop, we'll probably have to try and perform it, regardless of how we feel about it. However, if they say that a medium to hard or a hard to medium is possible, we'll be starting on the hard tire, and I'll finish on the medium tire. And we'll take the hard tire to like crazy. Or was it 2-stop requirement IRL? I don't remember. Pretty sure it was 2-stop IRL and around here. Some teams did do the 3-stop, but I'm pretty sure those are the teams that ended up it backfired on them. Unless I'm wrong. And obviously I know the tire wear here is already heavy compared to some of the other tracks, but if we're getting 5% tire wear per lap, the softs aren't even going to be viable. (5.16% wear per lap on average. Oh, nope. I can't take that. We'll flash back. That's what we're gonna count tonight as. Tonight's night timer will be flashback timers. We need these points, and I refuse to have that happen. These tires are almost at 30% wear already. I should have just taken the harder compounded tires. What was I thinking? That's a mistake that might end up biting us in the buttocks.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Okay, we can take you this lap.
We tried pushing a little too hard around that corner. It's alright. Mistakes happen. I believe we've got Verstappen behind us. Maybe his teammate. Who knows?
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I think that was an invalidation, honestly. Got one more MVP. Eric's turning up tonight on COD. Pulling out 6 MVPs. That was a decent stop right there. If I can do that a couple more times. Hamilton took P1. Not surprised. Their lap times are improving. They must be taking their foot off the sandbag. I swear to you, the AI sandbags during practice. I swear to you. Swear to you. Two-tenths off Hamilton's time. That makes me a little bit sick. Low 122, 122, 123, 123. Goodness gracious. Let's use the soft tires for the fuel management. We're gonna use the soft tires for fuel management, see how much tire wear we get. Because we may need to use the soft tires. Yo, what up, Bugra? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping into the stream tonight. Hopefully you're having a great day. We got episode 9, round 14 here in Qatar. Alright, let me cool down. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Today has been pretty good. Overall, I've been... can't be bothered. That's what I've been. I can't be asked to get better than what I've got right now. Thank you very much, Bugra. I'm glad you like the stream. Hopefully you like the content. Of course, if you enjoy what you're watching, make sure you hit the follow button. Well, hit that sub button. Hit the bell so you'll be notified every time we post a video or we go live. If you're over on the Twitch channel and you haven't already, make sure you drop a follow. Same with you. You'll be notified every time we go live in the future. We're live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. And we're live every Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon. Yo Girl with the sub. Thank you very much. Over on the YouTube channel. And he hits the bell. Thank you very much. We do have a Le Mans Ultimate video coming out soon on the YouTube channel. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I've been having a lot of fun playing that game. Hey, Brugger, I very much appreciate that. That is very sweet of you to say. And all the love I've been receiving has just pushed me to make content better. Got a little bit of fuel saving action here. I'm going to do a little bit of lift and coast into the corner and see if that can't get us somewhere towards the green. Or the purple, mind you. I don't know why I said green. Got about 6/10. And we invalidate. There's no way. No problem. Hope you get 10 million soon. That's a far shot, man. That's a far shot, viewer. I very much appreciate it. I would be happy with 1,000, man. I gotta set my goals realistic, and I gotta be honest with myself. I've gained over 50 subs in the last month, so all the love is very much appreciated, especially over there on the YouTube channel. I didn't think we could get purple there. We tried our best there.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. The more you make content, the better it'll get. Trust me. Also, you just got to find out what you enjoy. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Just find something that you enjoy doing. And that's how you prevent yourself from getting burnt out. As long as you enjoy the content that you're making and the kind of content you're putting out, and don't let anyone stop you. The more haters you have, the better success you're going to become. Trust me. I've got 3 haters right now. I'm waiting for my 4th. I can't wait to see them. Because every single one of the haters is like double the fuel of what a fan is. Because all the supporters right now, they're actual true supporters. Y'all know I love deeply every single one of you. Whether you're a day one or you just tuned in the stream for the first time, like Buger, all the love. to every single one of you. I hope you all are having the best of days. And to my haters, keep hating, baby. I hope you're having a great day too. Not a bad pit entry there. Thank you very much. No wonder why people are subbed to you. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. I do think we lost a couple positions there. We went from P1 down to P4. Looks like they've improved a little bit on their lap times. I still think they're sandbagging. I'm not even lying to you. I appreciate that. I'm not really good. I'm decent. Always room for improvement. Always room to find more time, especially on a sim. Hamilton's still with the fastest time on the medium tire. Then Sergio, then George. It's the last sector where I lost a lot of my time. That's what it looks like. Alright, well, I think that's it for practice. Go ahead and accelerate time, finish up. We did miss one of our program points, so we've gotten 600 out of 675 resource points. Good luck for the next round. Hey, I appreciate that, Bugra. We're hoping to get a good finish at this race.
Let's review our top three. Hamilton, Perez, and George Russell. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more.
I feel like half the teams are sandbagging right there, so I can't even really believe in practice one. Here we go, though. We're about to jump into qualifying for the sprint race. I mean, I don't know what to expect here. I really don't. This is the best engine I think we've got. Nope, it isn't either. But we're forced to stay with what we've got, so here we go. Hey, Bugrad, I very much appreciate that. If you want to check out the, excuse me, I apologize. If you want to check out the horizontal stream, just click on the channel icon and you'll find the horizontal stream there. Just so you can see everything that's going on the stream if you'd like. Hey, man, I appreciate that. You have no idea all the love and support that you have just given me by just saying those few words. So, if I can even give you half of what you gave me back, trust me, it's well worth my time. We're going to go about 4.5 laps of fuel. We'll turn our brake bias up when we get out onto the track. If we can set a good enough time, we really should be able to save these tires.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
So long as we can get a good lap. We shouldn't really have to come out again, honestly. If we can get like top 3. Hey, Burger, thank you. Thank you very much. Turn our ERS off because that's the last thing that we need to do. We'll let a couple people pull out in front of us. I'm pretty sure we're going to let Sergio by us, unless that's Verstappen, and then we'll let Alonso behind us as well. I would have to think it's Verstappen, but who really knows? Oh, it looks like it's my teammate. Well, I'm definitely not trying to block my teammate's lap, that's for sure. And I don't want to be that close to an Aston Martin. So we're going to back off. What up, Formula? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by tonight. We're here for qualifying one, about to set our first banker lap of the night, hoping for a good lap so we don't have to drive out of the garage again. Tires are almost warm. Let's go ahead and change our brake bias back. We'll keep it here. We'll let the tires cool down, let the brakes cool down. We'll throw the hot lap on right before the last corner. Those of you just tuning in, we're here for round 14, episode 9. Lamborghini taking over Williams, fighting in the desert at the Losail International Circuit. Here we go. Q1 banker lap, let's go. Lock in. Could have taken a little bit of a wider edge there. It's alright. It's alright, just keep pushing. Alright, not bad, not bad. Lost a little bit of time there for sure. Looks like the Mercedes boys are the ones to beat right now. Almost invalidate on the last corner there. Second to last corner. Run to the line. Come on. 8 thousandths away from George's time, sitting P2.
That's Hamilton behind. Okay, so their best lap time is a 1:20.5.
All right. 1:20.5, so we're all pretty much on the same time. So now it really just comes down to a fact of if the Mercedes drivers come out again to set another lap, we are definitely going to have... Ooh, sorry for that voice crack there. Still getting over the throat being sore from the sickness. Definitely a good lap. We could maybe try and
Okay,
save
just
these
2 laps of
tires
fuel remaining now.
to drive out on them again at the start of Q2.
Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, their best lap time so far is a 1:20.5.
Carlos sneaks P2.
They're sitting in 7th, so their best lap time is a 1:21.0. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay, so if you're saying he's a half of 10th off of my time, we were like 1 mile an hour over there. There's no way. George Russell is on pole right now. For now, Russell sitting on pole. Of course, Formula, if you want, check out the horizontal stream. You'll be able to see everything over there. You'll see the timesheet, MFD, all of everything that's going on. But, of course, all the questions that you need or want answered, hit me in the stream and I will answer them as I can. Buger, thank you for the love, man. Very much appreciated. Looks like Leclerc stole P1. Ooh, it's going to be spicy. So the top 6 are separated. Lando comes through and steals the time. Verstappen comes through and steals the time. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. The top 8 right now are separated by less than 2 tenths. I don't think we're going to come out again. I think we're going to stay in the pit box. Let's see. if Lewis decides that he needs another lap, where's Lewis? Where's Lewis? Let's see. He's probably in the pits. Ooh, almost hit the wrong button. Lewis. Lewis is in the garage. 26.6, 26.8. It's the first two sectors where we get a lot of our time, and then that last sector we lose almost always 3/10 to everybody else. It's what it looks like. Because they're all pretty much on a 27-0 split in the sector 3. Got 3 people watching, and I was the first one. Yeah, Bugler, thank you very much. Of course, if you do want to help out the stream and you want to get more people in to support me, spam some emojis, drop the like, drop the whatever emoji you want to send in the chat. It is at least under my impression that now we've got the top 10. Oh my god. The top 10 are separated by less than 2/10 around Qatar here. This is crazy. We'll advance a little bit in time. We'll let some time fly by. We know that there's no way that they even drive out right now. Alright, Lewis is coming out again. If Lewis is driving out again, that means that we are going to have to drive out again as well. Because he is just behind us. Unless he's just worried. Who else is on the timing sheet behind us? Sergio. Where's Sergio at? We'll skip a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Did Hamilton improve? He hasn't improved. He's on his flying lap now. Okay. He just put 3/10 between us and everyone else. They're definitely going to drive out again. There's no way they don't. We got to put our new tires on. We're just going to have to be ready for everything. We're going to go 4 laps flat fuel. It's about a minute 22 around here. A minute 20 around here. All right. We're going to come out right now.
Okay,
We'll let
guys,
everyone
everyone
else
be aware,
drive ahead of us.
ready to go.
We're going to have to just put it on our last lap, honestly. I love Qatar Sector 3, the fast right-handers. Yeah, I honestly like this circuit a lot, but can I be a mod for your channel if you want? Bugra, honestly, I'll have to think about it, man. I don't have a lot of mods, especially on YouTube. I don't have any mods on YouTube right now, but I'll definitely think about it. It's always nice to have someone else there to help control the chat. Alright, so we're going to go for as little tire wear as we can. I don't think the McLarens are driving back out. Yo, Jared with the follow. Thank you very much, Jared. Over on the Twitch stream, Jared drops the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Yo, what up, Zwelly? Welcome back. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Thank you for stopping back by. Like I said, if you're over on the YouTube stream, make sure you're dropping some emojis if you want people to join, if you want to support your boy. The more emojis y'all send, the better I have at getting other people into the stream through engagement. Alright, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I'll tell you that. The tires are warmed up. I don't think the McLarens are driving back out, honestly. They must know something I don't know. The McLarens are not using any of their tires. I'm almost thinking about backing off. If they're that confident, sitting 2 positions ahead of me, I shouldn't even be worried. But I am. Gaining a little bit of time, not a bunch though. There we go, there's our time. Whatever happens, happens. We just need to finish this lap out. Six tenths. Seven tenths. P1. Yo, Zwelly, I appreciate that, man. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully, the more and more I get to spend on a game, the more time I get, the better it'll get to watch, because I'll be able to turn the racing line off, still be as fast as I am currently, and hopefully it'll be more enjoyable. We shouldn't have drove back out. It was useless. I mean, we got P1, but now we have 2 used sets of tires. Are you on open lobbies? No, we are not, Duro. This is our Road to Glory, episode 9, round 14, around Qatar. Yo, Paper, welcome in. Thank you for your vote of confidence, brother. It's more fun of a challenge with everything off, in my opinion. The only assist I have is the racing line. And I am probably a second, if not more than a second faster on some tracks, because I don't know all the braking points on all the tracks, just because I got 3 kids, man. I got a life. I'm stay-at-home dad. Like, I don't have the time to practice all of the tracks all the time. So, like, some of the tracks, I know the braking points, like Silverstone. But for, like, a track like Monza, I don't know Monza's braking points off the top of my head. I don't know Bahrain's braking points off the top of my head. Like, those are just ones that, like, I don't know. It's just, hey, yo, Formula, no need to hate, brother. He's just sharing his opinion, and if that's the way he feels, that's the way he feels. I mean, like I said, I do a plan to eventually turn the racing line off, but right now it just doesn't make sense because I'm faster with it on. So why turn it off and be slower? Favorite kind of food? My favorite food is pizza. That is by far my top. If you want top 3, I'll go pizza, steak, chicken breast. Doesn't even have to be like, I'd say grilled chicken if you want like a certain kind of style specifically. That's just my opinion again. Those are top 3. I am 24, just turned 24 in March, by the way. Zwelly, thank you for asking. Steaks number 1. Buger says that's his 2. I mean, pizza's pretty popular. My first ever actual, like, legit job, besides working with my dad and his company when I was younger, was at a pizza shop. And I'll never forget it. Alright, we're on used tires. So we really need a good lap here to try and pull something off. Are you from the last millennium? Zwelly, that's a crazy question, brother. I don't know what you mean by that, but I was born in 2000. So, whatever year, whatever the last 2 digits of the year is, that's how old I am. I was raised around a lot of older people, so I don't think that I'm necessarily like all the people my age. But that's beside the point. Hamilton sets a 119 flat at the start of Q2. Back, knees, ankle hurt. Need to take my fiber supplement. Yo, that sounds like not a fun time, Phil. I gotta be honest. All right, we're on used tires. We gotta try and push here. Even if we invalidate this lap, we need to try and get the best we can out of it. Yep, and there's the invalidation. I knew it. I could feel it coming. I could literally just feel it coming. So free pizza, I mean, I don't know if you consider it free. Most of the time, you had to pay for it, especially the second place I worked. It was either you were paying for it or it was coming out of your check. But also, the first time I worked in a pizza shop was my uncle's shop, so it's like I wasn't really worried about getting free pizza. He would make us a pie to eat, and we would just share one pizza. But yeah, usually works out that way. Free pizza, yes, you can ask me anything you want. If I deem it inappropriate or just a question that I don't want to answer, I just won't read it, or I'll have it deleted in the chat. You were in your prime, 16 to 34 years old is the prime, I think. I mean, it depends on what you're considering prime, and also it depends on what, like, you're actually talking about. But I would say, like,
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel
this is
remaining.
probably the prime years in terms of, like, reaction time and everything. Oh, my goodness. Alright, well, we're going to have
Understood.
to
Stopping this lap.
drive out on new tires and pray to the Lordy that we can get a good flying lap in, because both of our bankers have been invalidated now. That's incredibly sick. All right, we got 45% wear on the ICE. Like I said, by the end of the race, we're probably going to be looking at like 60% wear on that thing. I'm kind of worried about it. I wouldn't, like, again, I'm not really good, first of all. Second of all, there's a bunch of people that are better than me. Let me clarify that now. I do have a decent amount of time in the game and, like, the F1 franchise. I also would like to say that I'm a decently better driver than the average people on the road in terms of just, like, everyday skills. So this is one of the reasons that I enjoy practicing, is because it just keeps your reaction times better. You should make channel points thing for like 150 or something for you to wear a Red Bull jersey for next stream. That's actually not a bad idea, Formula, but I don't have any other gear besides the Mercedes stuff. I want to get some, but still, of course, it's still pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we all know it's decently expensive, but let's see if we can't get through on a used set of tires. We need to drive out now, so that way if we do mess this up, we can still put our new set of tires on. You get a new motherboard so you can be quiet, so you cannot be quite as slow. Nope, starting to think they didn't send it. They hate you. Shay, I thought you got that new. Oh, okay. After the force feedback issue, they must have said that they were gonna send you a new one. Bro, I'd be messaging them like every day, just trying, blowing them off the phone till they actually answer my call. Like I said, I hate always, like, emailing customer service. I'd rather get someone on the phone. Sounds like a very old person thing to say, but, like, I just rather so much would rather so much talk to someone than, like, texted them over a chat. You're not the best, but you're still very strong, Zwelly. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, obviously there's room for improvement, of course. I do practice a decent amount of times in terms of like when I had the time before. I was practicing a lot, especially trail braking and steering input. I think it's a lot to do with steering input because sometimes people think that you need more steering than what you do because you should be kind of using the brake and the throttle also to steer the car. I know it sounds kind of confusing if you don't know what I mean, but if you know what I mean, then it makes sense to you. Alright, we're going to read a couple more chats right before we get into the banker lap. We need to set a good lap. I can't invalidate here. Translate makes me say anything. I don't have any merch. I appreciate you asking, though. Alright, last chats. Favorite car? My favorite car is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. It's a dream car. That's what I want. And if you make me pick another one, I'm going to say Nissan Skyline R34. Good question. Alright, no invalidation there. That one was close. Yo, I promise everyone I'll read the chat as soon as we get done with this banker lap.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
That's all I need. It's gonna be close. Two tenths off Sergio's time. Alright, we need to get in the pits.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
We're gonna need to use our other set of tires. Yo, Shay, hopefully they send you as fast as they can. How much horsepower does the MK4 Supra make stock? I honestly think Mark IV Supra stock, like 300, maybe 298. I said 200. I said 300 or 298.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I mean, I really don't know off the top of my head. Yo, Booger, have a good night. Hopefully you get some sleep. Thank you for stopping in. Yo, what about you, BMW lover? What's
This lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
what's your favorite car? If you had to pick one. All right, we weren't speeding that time. That's good. I will need to away from the keyboard. Sorry, I need to go. School tomorrow. Yo, Zwelly, appreciate you stopping in. It's not 2,000. It was a test. They make low 300s. 20,000. So you're a boomer and you're 12. Got it. Williamson Q2 sounds miraculous. Anyway, Paper, listen. We got the 5th best car in this series. So we're hoping for something good. This is somewhere in the middle. Need to go at 0, 1800 for me. Zwelly, I appreciate you rolling through the stream tonight, man. I know it's getting late where you are. I appreciate you stopping in. Can't ask for much more of you. Teammate is P11 and P12. 3 tenths faster than Albon's time, so we might We might have just extracted almost everything out of this car. Who
Everyone be
knows?
aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Yo, Zwelly, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love. Have a good night. Get some rest. At the end of the year, F1 store sells all of the merch, like 23, 22, for like 25 bucks in America. Yeah, Formula, I know that. I was definitely thinking about taking advantage of that this year. I missed it last year, unfortunately, just because we were moving and I was saving a lot of my money. But I'm pretty sure I've already missed this sale from last year's race kits, or even just merch in general. Alright, we got a new set of tires on. We can't drive super slow on this lap. We still need to get across the line within a minute and 20 seconds. It's honestly plenty enough time. But that also means that we have no room for error. Because if we invalidate this lap, there's no coming back from it. Let's see, what are we at? What are we at? Almost 50% on the ICE. We may be farther than 50. We're probably going to be a little bit farther on the ICE than what I thought. What's MoveBot's favorite car? Who knows, man? Who knows? I don't think he's going to respond to you, brother. I don't have him set up that well.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
I don't have him set up that well. All right, here we go. Let's focus. New set of tires. There's our 2/10 we need. We just got to keep finding more. Oh, no chance. Listen. We're going to make that 2. There's no way. There's no way we're taking that. I refuse to accept it. Shay said fake mod. That man is a bot. It only sends what I tell him to, man. All right, let me focus. Let me focus. You got me distracted. We used 2 flashbacks so far tonight. So what? Judge me. It's single player for a reason.
Two minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
P1. See, look. See, that's all we need to do. All we have to do is hit 1 quick flashback. We steal P1 right up from the nose. All right, that's a little bit cheating, I can't lie. Whatever happens in Q3 happens. We just have to play it like that. Yeah, Bugra, thank you for staying a little bit longer. Of course, if you need to go to bed, if you have school tomorrow, race tomorrow, whatever you got to do tomorrow, there's less than a 10th separating the top 4. This is going to be spicy. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Hamilton and myself are all separated by less than a 10th of a second at the end of Q2. Pontiac Fiero. Yo, that's a fire car. That is a fire car. I'm not even trying to make a pun. That's just me being real. It's a great pick. All right. Used tires, banker lap. Here we go. We're into Q3, where we belong. This is where we needed to be, honestly.
Let's go.
Very fun to watch this YM backfire stream. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the love. All the love just means that I am going to keep pushing harder. We need to get a good banker lap. And hopefully, it pays off. If you need a Moobot answer, we'll say Moobot's favorite car is going to be a Toyota Prius. They're awfully eco-friendly. That's what he told me earlier, at least. So, hopefully that pleases you, Shay. I told him to pick a better car than a smart car, but he wasn't having it. If you want something classic though, like a classic car that I would love, that I'd probably honestly cry myself to sleep if I ever had. One of my father's favorite cars. It's a 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby, named Eleanor. Those of you who know, you know. Those of you who don't, just go on Google, type in 1967 Ford Mustang Eleanor, and you'll see why I cry myself to sleep. Yep, I hated Moobot now. He likes Prius. Hey, listen, man. He's eco-friendly. He cares about the environment. He brings his own bags to the grocery store. Alright, well. We've had so many invalidations, it's actually crazy. Which circuit is next? I'm pretty sure Brazil. Pretty sure we've got the Brazil Grand Prix next, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, realistically, I mean, we're probably going to have to try and set a good another lap here. Night's got to go. School starts in 20 minutes. Yo, Formula, have a good night. Have a good school session. I don't know why I said night. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right, let's go again. Use set of tires on the banker lap. Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
These tires are fried. The soft tire is definitely not going to be it for the sprint race. Like, I can just feel it.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at
All
the
right,
end
well,
of this lap.
same strategy as last time. We're going to have to drive in the pits, get our new tires, let them put out some rubber on the track, and hopefully we can set it a good lap, because it's going to be the only lap we have. Maybe practice if you have some time so you are better. I tried a circuit game and won the game. Yo, Beagle, I don't know if you're saying that I didn't practice, but I just be invalidating, for real. But no, I get what you mean. We're definitely going to try and put in some practice to get our best finish of the last 2 Grand Prix. We need to try to stay P5 in the constructors, just ahead of Aston Martin. And that's going to be a struggle. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, man. I don't know what circuit game are you talking about? Glad you won, though. Happy for you. Forgot the name. All good. All good. Recently, I've been playing a lot more chess. It's great to... It's honestly just great because I can continuously just play over and over again while I'm editing. I don't have to worry about it. 119.5 for Carlos Sainz. Alright. We've got our new tires on.
All set.
They've
We're
set
ready to
as
go.
much
So let's
rubber
get the
onto the
car out
track
to
as
the
they
track.
can. They're going to all come out for one more flying lap. Circuit was Silverstone. Oh! Hey. Good for you. What is this? Talk about unsafe release. Jeezy Beats. I just got launched into the car. Alright. We probably only have one good chance at this. So we have to make it perfect. We need at least a good gap between us and Norris. We don't need him ruining our time. And it doesn't look like Fernando's driving out of the pits anymore. I think he's already used all of his tires. Potentially. Or he may just be sufficient with a P9. Alrighty, Ugra, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night, man. Get some sleep. Alright, we need to slow down pretty heavy here because the last thing we need is no room between me and the McLaren. Trying to keep the tires warm by cooling down the brakes still. Looks like we are getting a little bit more room now. Alright, here we go. Final lap of Q3. It's now or never. Let's push. Could have had a better turn one, but it's alright. It's not looking bad right now. Should have probably gave him more power through that section right there. Verstappen with the fastest lap. I was pushing as hard as I could around that circuit. Up to the line, come on. Come on. P8. That lap felt good too. That worries me, honestly.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen,
Goodness.
Sainz, and Oscar Piastri. With qualifying complete, all that remains
I mean, that's
now is
crazy. 4/10 off. I felt like there was really... I mean, I could barely push it any harder than what I was. I felt like I almost invalidated 3 or 4 different times. There was maybe two exact corners where I can think that I could have had better exits. Obviously, turn 1, we We needed a better entry to turn 1. Pretty much ruined all of Sector 1 for us, but that's no excuse. All right, before we get into the race, we're going to take a quick intermission, go use the restroom, and I will be right back. We're going to jump into the sprint race as soon as we come back. Thank you for holding. Thank you for pausing. All of you who stay tuned, you're a real OG. If you leave and I don't see you come back, we didn't want you here in the first place. I'm just kidding. Have a good night. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated. What is wrong? What is my problem? How can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting storms in my head, don't know where I have been. I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands. Shit's too complicated. Away, and I feel like I am someone else. Away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no. Away, and I feel like I don't know my name. And I don't want to live this way. I don't want to keep on wasting a
We are back.
I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing the mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Getting hot in this room. Goodness gracious. Starting to sweat over here. All right, so we've got the sprint race, then we've got the race. It's going to be a tough one. I can't lie to you. We're running pretty heavy on the downforce, so we're going to be a sitting duck down the straight without DRS. We're going to have to do our best to try and perform as well as we can. We need some good points here. Hopefully, our teammate can sneak up past Fernando. We're just inside the point scoring position here in the sprint race, so we'll check out the starting grid as we get here.
For today's sprint, world champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Norris, Leclerc, the Professor, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Albon, Bottas, Stroll, and along. Let's talk about the Professor.
Alrighty.
The last few races have
Looks like our teammate is starting P12 here in the sprint race. Shay's still here. Oh, geez. All right. They're on the soft tire. It's gonna be a struggle, honestly, towards the end of this race. I can't lie. I can feel it. We're gonna go like 7.8 on the fuel just to try and be safe. We've already changed our tire pressure to try and keep them under heating range. 7 laps on the soft tires. I think Twitch has a huge delay. You have to let me know where you're at right now, Shay, in terms of viewing. I've been trying to fix the delay, but for some reason I think it just keeps getting worse. I've been trying to fix it. I have everything turned on to, okay, so you're about 45, you're either a minute behind or 45 seconds behind. I've turned everything to ultra low latency, like everything is as low as it can get in terms of like actual stream, but I don't know how to make it any lower latency than what it is currently, because I have it set to as low as it will possibly go. But here we go. Starting P8 for the sprint race. Let's see if we can't get a good finish around here. We need to play it careful for lap 1. Try and stay conservative. We don't need any damage. But we also don't want to be overtaken and lose our spots. Here we go. 7 laps here at the sprint race. 5 red lights. We're underway. Little bit of a bad start. It's alright. Let's lock in. We made 1 position. We can expect them to be using a lot of ERS this lap. Should have been in 3rd gear there. We could have definitely had the move done. Need to try and calm down a little bit. I know my heart's probably beating out of my chest right now. That's going to be a warning. If we can stay in the DRS range, we should be able to actually make some moves. But like I said, we're pretty much a sitting duck down the straight without DRS. We just need to relax, settle in. Plenty of race to go. Two warnings. Not great. All right, let's settle down. Already almost at 10% on all the tires. I believe we are at 10% actually. The tire wear around here is going to be crazy. So we're all going to be struggling by the end of this race. Me more than the AI, that's definitely for sure.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
It's going to be like a DRS train of the whole entire field.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. Make that 3 tonight. It's our only flashback for the race. That I promise.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
It's alright. We gotta crack on. I mean, what else are we gonna do? We gotta push.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
It's just a DRS train of everyone right now. This is tough. We should have just been on the medium tire. Make that 4 tonight. Alright. I apologize. I know that flashbacks aren't the greatest thing to watch. We really need something good here, though. And time penalties already hurt us pretty heavy. What up, Andrea? Oh, he's got us. It's not even worth it.
Okay, we've
Welcome
lost a
in.
position. That's us down a place. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I don't understand how they're driving with no errors right now on the soft compound of tire. But then again, I am talking about the AI. My dude, day's going pretty good. Sorry, I stuttering there. I'm trying to stay within the points paying positions. Another warning. My Tuesdays are going pretty good, though. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're having a good day. Whether you're in the Twitch stream or the YouTube channel, I hope everyone is having a great day. It's going to be a struggle.
Behind is 2.6 seconds.
I don't think we can break the DRS. Andrew with the follow. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Thank you. Streams are going pretty good. We could be racing better than we are, but that is nothing anyone else can control besides me. All good. Not a late fallout at all. I appreciate all the love no matter what time it is, especially during the stream. That's a corner cut. Oh, that's the car gone. Alright, that's the last one. I swear. I don't know what you're apologizing for, but you don't need to. I appreciate the follow regardless of when it comes through in the stream. That's a corner cut again. Alright, I swear that was really the last one of the race. This isn't giving me good feeling about the actual Grand Prix. Looks like their race pace is faster than mine
Concentration and let's bring it home.
by a good bit. Now we've picked up 6 seconds worth of time penalties. That's just sick.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We're almost on 45% wear on the front left tire. Like, this is crazy. Crazy. Make that 6. Alright, now I'm sticking to my word. No more. Any word on the update and the emotes? Honestly, still, again, I think it's just... Right now, it just makes more sense for me to spend money trying to get other games, make other content, and improve the current system that I have. Of course, I would love to get emotes for the Twitch and the YouTube community, but I just don't think it makes sense for the budget right now. I think it would make more sense to save up that money and spend it on potentially upgrading a wheel. Well, we stayed PA on the track, but we're probably going to fall to like 13th. Who knows? We have 6 seconds worth of time penalties.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We were close. We fell to 12th. Probably just behind our teammate, honestly. This doesn't make me feel very happy about the race. Message you on Discord. Sounds good.
Let's see how the driver's
Sounds
standings
good.
have changed. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
8 points ahead now on Fernando Alonso. Not very much, honestly. 21 points ahead in the constructors. Woo. We will discuss after this game. Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. Oh my goodness. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Here we go. We're going to start the race. We've got 20 laps around the Losail International Circuit. We were 7 laps on the sprint race. The soft tires were at 45%. I think we're going to have to go for the 2-stop. We go from the hard tire to the medium tire. Shay, let me know what you think. I mean, like I said, I'll let the AI figure their own thing out. Lauren with the bit. Thank you very much, Lauren. That's my woman. W Lauren in the chat. I love her. Jay, welcome in. First time I've seen you stopping in a YouTube stream. Welcome in. Here we go. We're jumping into the starting grid.
It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Albon, Gasly, the Professor, Joe, Stroll.
All right.
The key now will be
We're starting P12, teammate P10.
time and again that things go.
Check our race strategy. So they are saying a 3-stop. But adds 20 seconds onto the race time in their opinion. Bro, you streaming on 2 platforms? Jay, I am. We're actually live in 3 different locations right now. We're live on Twitch, we are live on YouTube horizontally, and we're live on YouTube vertically. So if you want to check out the horizontal stream over on YouTube, click on the channel button and you'll find the other stream over there. Do we do 10 and 10? Maybe we start on the medium tire. We'll finish on the hard tire. Who knows? This is tough. I appreciate you stopping in though. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream tonight. Round 14, episode 9 of the Road to Glory. Lamborghini taking over Williams. We're here at the Losail International Circuit. Vertical's always better. I think you mean horizontal, because you can see the whole screen, but you know, to each your own. Looks like we have a lot of soft tire runners. That almost makes me think that they're going to do a 3-stop. Carlos Sainz is on the hard tire. Okay. Alright. We're going to start on the medium. End up finishing on the hard compound of tire. I honestly don't think it's a smart idea to get a 3-stop here. I think that they're going to be slower. Obviously, the soft tires are going to be faster for like 2 or 3 laps. But most of those teams don't even have brand new soft tires, so they're probably not even going to be faster than us off the start. So, here we go. About to get underway at the Losail International Circuit. Round 14. Let's get it going. 5 red lights. We're underway. Not the best of starts by myself. Looks like there's some good battling going on in front of us. Again, I literally almost said it. Alright. We need to keep it clean and no damage. So he decides to go side by side. Like, that's a good idea. That's a free move on Charles Leclerc. Sitting behind our teammate. We both need to get past Fernando Alonso. That's a warning. Lap 1, already 1 warning, not great. Love Lewis Hamilton. Lewis is also my favorite driver. As you can tell right here, both of these pictures are Lewis. Also the Mercedes team merch. Verstappen with the fastest time, of course.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
We've almost broken DRS behind us, which would be huge if we can actually do that. I think that's a tough ask, honestly.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I had kind of expected that, honestly. 55% here at the start of the race on the ICE. We're probably going to be like 60, 65% by the end of the race. We should have probably taken a time penalty. Not a time penalty, but a grid penalty for the sprint race to try and make it up there, but that was just our own fault. We're going to have to try to do it in Brazil because we're going to need a new engine. Because I don't think any of our engines really have any power left. Our teammates definitely not going to drop Leclerc out of the DRS, but that's okay. We've got a gap between us. This year's a tough one. Max Verstappen has become a beast. Yeah, honestly, he's always been a beast since he became an F1 driver. Even before then, he was a good driver, but the car is definitely, at least for the last 2 years, the Red Bull car was just so much faster than everyone else. While everyone else was playing catch-up, they were preparing their next 2 years, so it's just like Mercedes has done this, Red Bull's done it before, now they're doing it again, just with a different driver. Hopefully the 2026 regulations allow the field to get closer, not just for Mercedes, but for everybody, because honestly, the closer the racing, the better it is. Like, that's why I love F1 esports so much, is because in Q1, most of the time, the driver on pole and the driver P20 is like a 0.2 gap. And that's, I mean, for everyone that knows racing, for that many drivers to be separated by that little of time, the margin for error is 0. Alright, this is where their soft tires are probably going to start falling off pretty hard. Oh, we're going to have to defend. Leclerc was trying to get me and my teammate there down the straight. They must be running pretty high wing, pretty low wings, because he's obviously quick down the straights compared to us. Yellow flag somewhere. Something must have happened.
I've got information on Stroll.
Lance Stroll.
Okay, they're out of this race.
That's huge for us, being that Aston is our closest rival in the Constructors. He has no chance of scoring any points now. Second warning of the race. For who knows, it's an energy drink company. Who knows, the Adrian energy drink company would build good cars. We kind of shut the door a little bit there on him. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we should have gave him a little bit more space than what we did, but you got to try and do something here. They're clearly faster than me with race pace. I just have to hope that I've made a good strategy call in terms of going from the mediums to the hards. I can't imagine that their soft tires can drive consistently for much longer. We're already at almost 25% on all 4 of our tires over on the mediums, so they have to be pretty heavy on the wear percentage.
I'm afraid you've been given
There's our first penalty. First warning after our penalty. I just don't think I don't think we can drive quick enough in a straight to pass them. We're going to have to make dive bomb overtakes and pass them through braking zones. That was dangerous. Not even gonna lie.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Okay, copy that.
Two warnings. We're one warning away from 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Their tires have to be hurting. I can see George losing the back end a little bit, and he's on the medium tire. Why am I not seeing any of the soft tires lose their rear wing? Again, if this is your first time tuning in, we're racing on 108 difficulty. Qatar's not one of my best tracks, bro. I'm gonna get an F1 for my race knowledge from you. I also am considered a beginner somewhat. I'm glad that you're learning from me, but there's definitely people that are better than me to learn from, but anything I can do to help, I will. Of course. Almost lost the car there. See, the drivers on soft tires right now, they're probably going to go soft to medium. Unless they go soft to hards, which is possible. They're definitely losing a lot of their time now. Oh, that was my fault. That was overzealous. Bro, does the tire play major roles in races? Yes. Tires and tire wear plays a huge factor in races, especially if you do more than a 5-lap race. Like if it's a 5-lap race, everyone's going to be on soft tires, so it doesn't really matter that much. But anything past that, your tire percentage and what tires you're on and the strategy that you plan matters a lot, because if they have a better strategy than you and their tires are 2 or 3 laps fresher and they're on the softer compound of tire,
don't worry about the tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
there's a good chance that they're just going to pass you with no problem at all. All right, that's our last one, I swear. No more. We've hit too many flashbacks tonight. We're using flashbacks like they're candy right now. He's so fast down a straight. Not through the corners though. Let's go. That's tire wear right there. That's a warning. That's 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Not great. That's going to hurt us in the race. Heavy. That may end up actually taking us out of the points paying positions entirely.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
60% wear on the ICE. I mean, that's just pure
Try to
engine
stay
power
with it.
right
They might
there.
make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I mean, what am I supposed to do about that?
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
Well, I wish he wouldn't try and pit stop right now because he's about to get double stacked.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic
All right,
stop.
come on.
Faster than we
How
were
do you feel about
expecting.
Hamilton going Ferrari? Honestly, if he thinks that that's the best bet for him, then good for him. I can't judge his choice,
Strategy
and
complete.
he knows way more
See these
about
tyres
racing
through to
and
the
his
end now.
opinions than I do. So if that's really what he thinks is best for his career, then I'm supporting of it 100%. Brand new set of hard compound tires. Looks like we did make up a little bit of time there in the pits, just because everybody pit. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people did. Of course, the hard tires are gonna suck for probably like 3 or 4 laps. But ultimately, I should finish on a better tire than them, being that they're on the mediums. I did 9 laps on the mediums, and they were at 55%-ish. So they should be around that area, if not more, by the end of the race. We jumped Sergio with an undercut. That's pretty huge for us. Sergio's also on the hard compound of tire.
Car behind, running hard tires.
I think everyone else has pit successfully. Now we got 6 seconds worth of time penalty to shave off. It's gonna be hard. It's not impossible. Some people may still need to pit.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds.
But it's probably not a bunch. Verstappen with the quickest time. Looks like Hamilton or Russell is coming out of the pits now. We're not going to get them. That other Mercedes driver definitely still has to pit. They've caught the DRS range. Our best bet may just be to try to stick to the back of Charles Leclerc and see if he can't take us to some points. 6 seconds is going to be hard to try to break off of. I'm not going to lie. This may pretty much take us out of the points paying positions pretty confidently. And if we can't get enough time between him and me, he's definitely going to pass us way too early on the straights for us to try and keep up. So we're definitely going to need to try. He's just faster. He's just faster than us. I don't think we can do much. Got one more MVP. Eric is clutching up tonight on COD. Bro, your content is awesome. Just increase the thumbnail quality. It makes a difference. Yeah, Jay, I've been trying to get better on the thumbnails. Any tips that you'd like to give out that you think may help, or that you would like to see yourself, just let me know. I do all the editing, all the graphics works by myself, so it is kind of difficult trying to still do everything and get better consistently over everything, whether that be driving and content and editing and graphic creation. But anything that you think that will help, just let me know, man. I appreciate all of the feedback, whether it be good or negative. Constructive criticism is what I need. And if you think that there's ways I can improve the thumbnail, of course, I will gladly take that into consideration. So I don't know why I thought we had Charles Leclerc behind us this whole time. This whole time, it's been Carlos Sainz.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.2 seconds.
Still the same plan. Just try and stay in the DRS range of him. We're already almost at 25% on the left front tire. Doesn't surprise me. This circuit does have an incredible tire wear per lap, but the ones on the mediums have got to be struggling anytime soon. Only a couple people pit after the lap that we did, so they may have 1 or 2 lap fresher mediums than what our hard tires are, but I have no belief system that makes me think that they'll finish on less tire wear than us. Maybe we should have made our setup a little bit more potent in the straights just to try and get some good overtakes. So totally welcome in. Thank you for stopping in the stream tonight. Hopefully I said your name correctly. If there's something that you guys would prefer me to call you, let me know. Just send it in the chat. Of course, if I forget, I do apologize. I try my best to remember. Just left your like. I very much appreciate that. I am Williams, but this is a Road to Glory that's been modded, so it's got a Lamborghini livery over the Williams. The career mode is Lamborghini taking over Williams, fighting for glory back in the day.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps
This is
of fuel
round
left.
14, episode 9 of this series. If you want to check out the previous episodes, the playlist is on my channel. It looks like he's successfully dropping us out of the DRS range, which is no good. Looks magnificent. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Got 1.5 seconds to Fernando behind us. He has passed Sergio, which makes me a little bit worried. He's going to sneak P6 with our time penalties. Like I said, there's pretty much no chance we stay in the points paying positions with this 6-second time penalty. And now that we don't have DRS behind Carlos, we're just picking up dirty air. Got like 5 people in the train of cars behind Fernando Alonso. 9 seconds worth of time penalties. This race is cooked. 40% wear on the tires. I mean, for the teams that went soft to medium, I don't even understand it.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Literally don't even stand it. I don't understand how they did not enter the range of their tires falling off way before I did. Whatever. We'll do our best. Maybe our teammate can somehow sneak some points.
For now, everything's looking good.
I mean, they're just gaining time left and right. I have to blame this on our engine. Like, there's no way we should be losing this much time down the straights when they're already on a worse tire than us. We're at 65% wear on the ICE. Like, we're probably barely getting any power out of it, bro. Not into creative. The thumbnail needs to be eye-catchy for new viewers. Bright colors and adding famous drivers, I think, will help. Well, I also don't want to clickbait because just because I throw a famous driver on there, like I would have to race against them, or the video would have to be about them. Like, I get what you're saying. It should be definitely eye-catchy, and it's so one of the things that matters the most is the thumbnail and the title. But I'm not just going to throw Verstappen on the thumbnail over this race just to see, like, if he performs better just because it's Verstappen. I will not drop to the clickbait, not even involved in the video thumbnail. Like I said, if it pertained to the video, we're just falling position after position now. Like, we can't even hold up.
Win that place back.
We're getting passed by an Alpine.
Okay, the gap behind.
What is this?
5.6 seconds.
Now we've got 12 seconds worth of time penalties. Bro. This one, I'm blaming this one on the... This one's being blamed on the ICE. Like, I should have just taken the new engine penalty. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, we should not be getting passed by these people. Like, we have no power, dude. No power. We're 50% on all the tires now. We're running heavy downforce. We can barely get enough engine power to stay even competitive down some of these short straights. So, like, heavy downforce just makes it even worse. How many turns are there? Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's 19 around Qatar. Pretty sure there's 19, though. I really don't know. Clickbait means just showing on thumbnail and live video. I don't think it's clickbait. Clickbait is like you're showing something that isn't part of the video to get people to click on it because you know that people want to see that part of the video. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that's what a lot of some YouTubers do. But again, I want the thumbnail to be sort of reflective of the video because I want my content to be reflective of the people that watch it. I don't want you to watch because you got clickbaited. I want you to watch because you enjoy the content.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I do use bright colors, though. I mean, I don't know if you've I don't know if you're doing research on my channel and then you're saying these things, or if you're just blindly saying these things. But almost all of my thumbnails in the last 2 months have been fairly bright colored. They have, almost all of them have a picture of my face on it to make it distinctive to my channel, because obviously no one else is going to put my face on it. And if they do, they're stealing my content. Like, I get what you're saying. I 100% respect the constructive criticism, but I also don't, like, I don't want to put Lewis Hamilton on this video and say, like, racing side by side with Lewis Hamilton when it's just his AI. Like, that is clickbait, in my opinion. Now, if I could get Lewis to actually drive against me, granted, he'd cook me. But I would definitely post that. I mean, we're not expecting for anything good here. It's not even worth using a flashback. We might as well just finish dead last. No wing. Engine's cooked. Tires are cooked. I mean, we're almost at 70% on the tires. Like, I wish I could see the AI's tire wear. I really do, because there's no way that those mediums aren't at like 75%. There's just no way. I refuse to believe it. The tire wear around Losail is just insane. Like, clearly they're...
So the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed.
Yeah. We knew he was going to win the Drivers' Championship.
Competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. That's a spectacular victory, and with it, the championship is secure. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. We also crown a champion today, as their lead at the top is now an insurmountable one.
Well,
what a great year it's been for Formula One. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the
2
day?
points ahead of
Often
Fernando
my go-to would be a
Alonso.
driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race.
It's going to be pretty much impossible to try and get... Bro, what your channel name means, it's Ghost HV. Doesn't necessarily have a meaning. Picked that name a while ago. Back in 2016. HV is a part of the organization that I started back in 2016 with my good friends that I wanted to keep around. Unfortunately, a lot of them backed out of content and didn't want to decide to do it. I kept HV just because it's been around for a long time. I don't want to lose it. And it's kind of just a part of the name now. Unfortunate for us, Aston Martin does overtake us in the performance standings. So we are sitting with the 5th best car, just ahead of Ferrari, right behind Aston Martin. We're going to take a grid penalty for the race to try and get some engine power at the Brazil Grand Prix. That is going to be it for us tonight. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're on Twitch, you'll be notified every time we go live. If you're over on the YouTube channel, hit the sub button. Make sure you click the bell. Notified every time we post a video or we go live. We will be live again on Thursday, so I do appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. Hopefully you guys had a good night. I hope everyone has a great night later. We will be we'll probably be recording tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for the Le Mans Ultimate video. Trying to make a video about that. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully everyone has a good night. and I will catch y'all later. Peace.